Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 4. I can't believe we're nearly through the first lead 5-day Prepare Yourself for Foaling challenge. It takes, but like Christmas, really, it takes so long to get prepared and get organised, and then it's all over really quickly. But we do still have 2 days together, so we will not get too worried about saying goodbye just yet. So for those of you that haven't completed the last 3 days, don't stress too much just yet. There is still plenty of time for you to get along and do those. Just set aside an hour or two for you to work through them. Some people are doing an insane amount of homework. I'm so pleasantly surprised by how much effort and thought you guys are putting into this, and I'm pretty sure that's about the third time I've said it, but I keep saying it because it's true. I wasn't sure how it would go, but it seems to be, one, not only really helpful, but two, getting a lot of engagement, and you guys seem to be learning off each other. Big one yesterday was people talking about getting their mares used to torches. So if your mare is not used to having you walking around the paddock at night, flashing a torch under her udder and things like that, that can be quite difficult to get her used to. So that's something to think about before you get close to foaling time and she's tearing around the paddock because she's worried about the flashlight. So today we are going to talk about foaling kits, which is something that I know a lot of you have been looking forward to. When I put up the content of the challenge, it was something that people gave a lot of feedback on, and it's also something that I do see a lot in different groups, people saying, what should I put in a foaling kit and things like that. So what you put in a foaling kit really depends on how many mares you're foaling. So for example, if you're foaling down your own mare and you're going to keep this foal and it's the only time you're going to breed her, then you're probably not going to go out and make sure that you have access to foal resuscitators or oxygen tanks or colostrum testers, to buy any of those things. Very different if you're thinking of starting up a stud, or if you're working on a stud where you're going to be foaling down regularly and you're statistically more likely to encounter some of those problems, then probably having some of those things on hand is helpful. So what I've done is, you'll see in the worksheet, there's a couple of sections. There's one that's a really basic foaling kit. So that's the sort of thing that I would like to take to every foaling that I went to. And then what I've done is I have put in both a picture and a list of everything that I have in my foaling kit when I'm working on the stud. So just because this is what I've given you doesn't mean that this is the way, the truth. It's just my way of doing it. And that's what I say about everything when it comes to foaling that I teach is, look, this is one way to do it, and based on my experience, this is what's worked best for me. You're absolutely welcome to take that stuff and change it, add to it, remove it. So, if you think that there's something else that you need in your foaling kit, someone that's told you that this thing is really useful, or you look at it and think, actually, I don't think I'm going to need that, or I've got this instead, that's absolutely fine. Please don't feel like you have to stick to the exact script and get everything that I tell you and only that. Take poetic license, get whatever it is that you think you need for your foaling kit. Just use what I've given you as a starting point, I guess, is probably a good way to describe it. So your homework for today, you'll see in the worksheet, is to pop over into our Facebook group, surprise, and leave your top 5 things in there, I think it was, that you're going to put in your foaling kit, and let me know what they are. So I'll go through, and I think I'm pretty up to date with most of your homework in terms of catching up with you and your thoughts and giving you some feedback on it, so that's really good. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask. So that's anything from day 1 to 4. There are still people commenting on posts from day 1 to 3, so I'm often quite often back on those posts, having a look at things as well. If you don't get the answer that you want from me, you can chuck up a question in the group, and then you can either tag me in case I haven't seen it, or you can put it up there for other people to give their feedback from as well. As I said, it seems like you guys are learning as much, if not more, from each other than you are from actually doing the challenge, which is really great. That's part of what it's about. So that's day 4. Tomorrow is quite an exciting day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm quite excited too. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away, I'll talk about it soon. So the giveaway is going to be in the webinar. And I will email out that link to the webinar tomorrow morning. You don't have to pre-sign up or anything like that. You can just click the link and it'll take you, and then once the webinar is live, you'll just be able to click play and it'll start from there, easy as. So the webinar segues into the giveaway, which I mentioned the wrong way around. So the giveaway is something that is very near and dear to me. It's been a big work in progress over the last couple of years, and that's the Intro to Foaling online course. Now, I could sit here and talk about it forever because I love it and I really enjoy doing this, but I'm not going to do that now because this isn't the right place. We will talk more about that in the webinar tomorrow. So in that webinar, I'll also take you inside the course so that you can have a look at what's in it, and we'll do some questions and answers as well as recapping the 5 days of the challenge and obviously most importantly doing the giveaway. So someone is going to win that course platform for free, which is exciting. So that's it for day 4. Just making sure I've checked my notes, make sure I've got everything. I hope you guys enjoy the Foaling Kit one. Like I said, it's one that people have been pretty keen to take a look at. So if you do have any questions, I get the funny feeling today might be a big question day just because it's slightly less clear cut in terms of what can go into a Foaling Kit than the homework we've done for the previous days. But I'll leave you to it, and I will see you guys all over in the group, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 5. Thanks, guys. Bye.